Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back for another Transformer War for Cybertron Kingdom for you guys. And this time we have one of the Wave 1 figures for the Leader class size. So the one I'm actually going to be reviewing that I got from Ross is this. Gotta bring the camera up a bit more. Well, move the tripod legs. There we go. And for some reason, this one doesn't have the text of it. Jesus. So the one I'm going to take a look is the Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom trilogy. This is, it doesn't have the WFC-K number in it. I think this is a number 10. So WFC-K number 10, question mark. I might have to check. Leader class T-Rex Megatron. Before we continue on, I need you guys to do me a little bit of quick favors, so I'll be right back. Before this video starts, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to my gaming channel, go to my Instagram to buy something on my Steam, and enjoy the video. Make sure to follow me on social media, I have a link in the description down below, and become my Patreon supporter, link in the description down below. So I'm actually kind of confused. It doesn't have to say Megatron Beast, or it doesn't have to say WFC-K. I think that's an error in my copy or something, or it was like that in one of those early, when they released Kingdom. So anyways, I got this at Ross for a good price of $25. So yes, here's the front of the packaging, by the way. Here's the side of the packaging. I have T-Rex Megatron right there. Oh, it said Megatron Beast, but in the title I'll put T-Rex Megatron. And here it is, Megatron, of course. And it doesn't have, you know, how many steps he could transform. That is actually pretty weird, if you ask me. Hold on a minute, let me check okay, it's the same thing. Okay, so that is kind of weird also. So yeah, I'm not going to show off the card because nobody gave a shit about the card, so yeah. Alright, let's get on with Megatron, and my god, this is good. So here we have T-Rex Megatron in his Beast mode. Of course, the Beast is representing a T-Rex. Now, when I mess around with this figure was a giant pain in the ass to transform it, and so today is a giant pain in the ass because I'm trying to cover these up so it doesn't, you know, show. Anyways, the painted sculpted the detail of this figure looks great. The classic purple with this shade of green right there, and this shade of this orangey brownish tannish color right here looks so well on Megatron. One thing to notice is his face is so cute. Look at his face. So lovely. But he doesn't have any pupils on the eyes. So that's kind of sucks. And of course, I understand that, but you gotta need pupils on the eyes. The one thing is pissing me off so much is you can see the part of it right here, the robot body, it's not covering up. And even if I move it, like, try to move an angle, like this part of, like, break the sculpt, and it's very annoying. I understand why they do that, but it's still annoying as hell. Like, Jesus Christ. Everything right here you guys can see is made of rubber. Head right here, the upper head and the jaw is made of rubber. This part right here, wait, this part, this is made of plastic. This part here, this part also here, down there, also made of rubber. This part in the thigh, made of rubber also, and same thing in the back of it, part of the tail, but not the end of the tail, is made of plastic. So most of the stuff that you guys can see is made of rubber, which it is kind of a bit, you know, difficult for it, and plus very annoying too, because even when you're in an extreme cold environment, the rubber will be brittle and will probably break, and yeah, you don't want that. So yeah, the one thing I actually do like about it, they sculpted the tongue very well. Just let me grab my leg for a bit. Look at it, this is so cool. And also you could plug in an effective piece right here under this part right here, which is actually nice. Articulation wise, the head can go up that far, can go down that far. You can open the jaw like that, like open the mouth like that. Head can go up and down, but you know, that's part of it will be the robot head. And it can move side to side. Arms is on a ball joint, so it does go 360 degrees. It does go in and out like that. It's also made of a soft rubber material on the arms. The legs is the robot. The T-Rex legs is the robot legs. So legs can go forward, not that much backwards. And also the other problem is this part kept disconnect too easily. So yes, which it doesn't want to stay in the T-Rex mode. So yes, it does go somewhat in and out, but like that. But yeah, and like I said, this part of it, it's a giant pain to deal with. I know I'm spoiling it, but come on, cooperate with me, goddammit. So yeah, and the part of the chest doesn't want to stay closed, which is also pissing me off. The legs, the tails can go left and right, because of course this part is the robot arm, and of course the part of it is the robot leg, so bend at the knee, ankle pivot, and the feet can move up and down. So you do get some possibility for the T-Rex mode, and even, you know, do some battles with Optimus Primal, which unfortunately I have him in storage, so I cannot do comparison with. T-Rex mode is somewhat of a giant pain in the ass to deal with, but it looks good. It looks good. Thank God it's not thank God it's not like almost a color scheme of Barney the dinosaur. I was just close to say Barbie. The transformation is a giant pain in the ass. Like, I'm just gonna let you guys know this video is not made for kids. This is for adults collectors only. So for the sake of my insanity and the sake of your entertainment, let's start with this awful shit show. First thing first is move the side like that. Doesn't connect to anything, so that's kind of sucks. Next is to untap this. There's a slot here and here. There's tabs here, and these two slots will go in to here. Now you want to accordion up like this. And you want to bring this part back like that. You want to open these parts up. There's a tab there. These two tabs will go into these slots and these two connected. But sometimes they don't want to connect. And this part right here is on a spring. So it will go in automatically. So I guess somewhat of a automorphin right here. Now this will be a giant cluster if you ask me, so yes. Now, bring the T-Rex arms like that. You want to bring this up like that. Make sure this is connected in. And you want to bring... You want to angles to become this part of the pack. Like that. Now, let's see here. Shit. This is so confusing. Grab this piece, bring it out like that, and you want to swing this up. Now, this little peg you can barely see. This tiny little peg will go into this peg hole right here to this part right here. Push it in, and it will peg in perfectly. If you have an issue with that, I would highly recommend to put a little bit of super glue on this tiny peg and wait until it dry off. And of course, you know, there's another peg hole right there if you want to transform to back to T-Rex mode. But anyways, back to that. You want to, let's see. I want to be careful not to break this. Bring the, you know, T-Rex legs down like that, and you want to fucking come on, please cooperate. You know, on this, I'm having the worst day ever. Everything hates me. Don't you fucking fall again, please. Don't you fucking. There we go. Much better. Fix the problem. Now back to the transformation of this madness. Just bring the head out for now, and you want to make sure this part come on, please untap. There we go. You want to untap this because there's a clip right here, and there's a little slot to clip in, and you want to bring this here. It's on a little hinge right there. And you want to Alright, Kurt, you want to bring this whole thing, this part to connect into the body. Come on, don't be an ass. There we go. Now, the thighs will be the problem. This is going to be a giant pain. You need to use all your force. You want to accordion this right here. I want to bring this here. There we go. Just make sure these two are connected and nice and perfectly. There we go. That's the one of the other problem is it's hard to connect. I want to straighten out the legs. Make sure the pack is nice and perfect. Make sure the arms are hidden so it doesn't show. Now for the arms, bring this part in. Go to the end of the tail right here. Twist it 180 degrees like that. You want to open this part. Make sure everything is flipped up like that. Same thing on the other side. Like, it's very giant pain. Everything is like made of rubber. And I liked what they did to sculpting the detail and what they did to it. But I'll show that later. You want to bring this part and part right here on the tail to become the rest of his, little blaster right here. So that's the left arm finish. Now for the right arm, just have it around like that. You have some options. You want to have it like this. You want to have it like that. Well, I guess for now, just have it like that. Make sure the head is like that. And there you have T-Rex Megatron in his rubber mode. Like I said, the transformation is giant pain in the ass to deal with. Like, trust me. My fingers are like actually hurting me right now just because of dealing with this monstrosity right here. Also, I forgot to mention one thing. This is on a hinge, so I guess you need to bring it like that. Yeah, I forgot to mention one thing. There's a hinge right here, so make sure everything's like, all in or something. Or I think I did something wrong. I'll be right back. I might have to check. Alright, I want to fix the problem and everything's good. The painted sculpt to the detail of the rubber mode looks great. Now they're showing off like a different tone of this shade of purple right here. I'm not sure what color it is. With showing off more of it right here. The gray, also the bone part right here is gonna look cool. This is actually looking great, if you ask me. Now, if I'm gonna grab the camera, bring you closer to the head. You can see the head had the Predacon symbol right there, which is actually pretty cool. I like it a lot. I like what Hasbro did. Like, they made a good job detailing the head, like in a TV show. But the transformation is still a giant pain in the ass. Articulation-wise, head is on a ball joint, so it does go 360 degrees. If you go, the head doesn't go, up and down, but you can use this, which is part of the transformation. He can look so up that far, it can look not that much down. Arm is on a swivel. It does go 360 degrees, but the whole giant pack cable can get in the way. So it can go this far and that far. Arms can go in and out, swivel at, the forearms right here. A perfect 90-degree bend right there. He doesn't have any wrist articulation, which just kind of sucks. This one right here, well, he does suffer, gorilla arm syndrome right here. It's when an action figure is doing like this. But if you have it this way, there you go, problem solved. Which is pretty cool. You do have some waist swivel, so it does go 360 degrees. Nice and perfectly and smooth. And not too tight. Pretty cool. Legs can go forward, backwards. Pretty cool. It does go in and out a little bit, but if you move the gun out of the way for a bit, you can go this far. So that's nice. Swivel at the, the thigh and the knee right here. Well, somewhat almost 360 degrees because of the design of it right here. A perfect 90-degree bend. Pretty nice. Legs, his dinosaur feet, the T-Rex feet, can go up and down like that, and you can pivot side to side like that. So you do get some good posability of it. And of course, I forgot to, and I think I already mentioned one thing in the T-Rex mode. You can have it, you can plug in any effect piece right here, so you can see he's actually shooting, energy beam right here on the mouth, like in the TV show. So that's actually pretty cool. Roman looks good, I'm not gonna lie to you, but like I said, the transformation in the beast mode is a giant pain. So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna give it a final pose and give you guys my final results, so I'll be right back. Overall, T-Rex Megatron is a good figure. I actually love it. If you guys are a big fan of Beast Wars, this is the figure for you. Just be worried, dealing with the bull crap you have to deal with, some of the panels doesn't want to close in, the bulkiness of the backpack right here, and all the other stuff, so yeah. So what do you guys think about T-Rex Megatron? Do you guys love it? Do you guys hate it? Leave a comment down below. Anyways, you guys, I'm going to end this right here, so have fun. Stay safe, and I'm out.
Change the world. My final message. Goodbye.